Land flipping is one of the simplest ways to make money in real estate. But if you don't know what you're doing, it's also easy to make costly mistakes. Have you ever worried about overpaying for a property and getting stuck with it? Or wasting time on bad leads instead of working real deals? Or tying up your own money in a deal when there are better ways to fund it? I see people make these same mistakes over and over again, and it's the reason so many new land investors struggle. But today, I'm going to make sure that's not you. I'm going to break down the 4 biggest mistakes land investors make, and more importantly, how to avoid them so you can close more deals, waste less time, and make more money. Let's get into it. Welcome to the Only LandFans Launchpad series. I'm Kendall, and this is the podcast that shows you exactly how to flip land without ever buying it. If you're just starting out and wanting to avoid the most common land flipping mistakes that cost people time and money, this episode is for you. Today, I'll break down the 4 biggest mistakes new investors make and how to avoid them so you can flip land successfully and profitably. Let's dive in. Here are the 4 biggest mistakes to avoid in land flipping. The first is using your own money to buy the land when there are much better options out there. One of the biggest mistakes I see new land investors make is tying up their own money to actually buy the property. And here's why that's a problem. 1, it limits your ability to scale. Once your money is tied up, you can't do more deals. 2, it puts your personal finances at risk. If a deal takes longer to sell, your cash is stuck. And 3, there are better, safer ways to structure deals without using your own money. Here's how to avoid this mistake. First, use the inverse flip formula. Get a property under contract and assign it instead of paying for it up front. Second, leverage funding partners or transactional funding so you let other people's money work for you. And 3, if you ever do buy a property, structure it so you're not fully exposed, like using seller financing or splitting the risk with a partner. So for example, instead of paying $20,000 out of pocket for a deal, you lock it up under contract and assign it for $5,000 or $10,000 profit without ever owning the land. That means you can do more deals faster with less risk. Want to learn exactly how I structure deals without using my own money? Join my Facebook group at onlylandfansgroup.com where I break it all down. Second is overpaying for land because you didn't run the right numbers. The fastest way to losing money in land flipping is overpaying for a property. This usually happens because you didn't check recent land sales, known as comps, or you base your offer on the seller's price instead of market value, or you didn't factor in potential costs like clearing costs, closing costs, etc. Now, here's how to avoid this mistake. Number 1, always pull recent sales comps, not just listings. You want to actually look at what has sold in the last 30 to 60 days in that area. Second, you want to stick to your pricing formula. Never negotiate against yourself. Third, use the 3 offer method, low, medium, and high, so you stay profitable. Here's a hypothetical example. Let's say you find a 5-acre property where the seller wants $30,000. Comps show similar lots are selling for $25,000, meaning you'd already be overpaying before you even resell it. Instead, you run the numbers and offer $12,000 to $15,000 to stay profitable. Hey land fans, the brutal truth about land investing is even the best deals mean nothing if you can't get them funded. Enter Serious Land Capital, the Austin powerhouse revolutionizing land funding and operating nationally. Look, I turn down 9 out of 10 potential advertisers because I only partner with people I personally know and genuinely trust to serve our community. After spending time with Chris Duff in person and seeing how they operate, I can tell you these folks are the real deal. Co-founder Chris Duff and his team bring institutional-grade expertise to our Wild West industry, with substantial capital reserves and a legal team that specializes in complex land deals. Whether you're looking to scale your land business or just getting started, Serious Land Capital has the resources you need. Ready to level up? Head to seriouslandnow.com to submit your deal, join their world-class land daily diligence sessions, or try their game-changing Land Pricer AI tool. That's seriouslandnow.com, where serious land investors get serious results. Third is stopping marketing because you have enough leads. One of the worst things you can do in land flipping is turning off your marketing. It's really easy to feel like you have plenty of leads and you might be tempted to pause your marketing while you focus on closing deals. But here's what actually happens. You close a few deals this month, but next month you have nothing. You lose momentum and your income becomes unpredictable. And then you start scrambling to generate leads again, causing major gaps in deal flow. But here's how to avoid this mistake. Number one, never stop marketing. No matter how busy you are, keep your marketing machine going. Number two, keep your cold calling company running year round, no matter what. Don't pause it, keep it rolling so your lead gen is constantly coming in. Third, set a baseline number of leads per week so your pipeline never dries up. What is your goal for the number of leads that you want every week? If you continue to hit that goal, your pipeline will stay full. The fourth biggest mistake is not following up with every seller because you assume they're just not interested. This is the biggest mistake I see. Investors give up way too soon. Most sellers don't say yes the first time on that first call. Many will say, I'm not sure yet, or that offer's too low, or I'll think about it, or I'll talk to my wife about it. And if you never follow up, you're leaving deals and money on the table. So here's how to avoid this. Here's 3 simple steps. First, make an offer on every lead, no matter their asking price. They may ask for a particular price. That doesn't change the price that you're able to pay. Sometimes sellers just like to push buttons and see how far they can get you to say yes. So go ahead and make the offer anyway, regardless of what their asking price is. Number 2, follow up once every month or 2. Take 2 of that. Number 2, follow up once every month or 2 because situations change. They always say, and for good reason, money is in the follow-up. That's because what may not work for a seller on this month may work for the seller in 2 months from now. So situations change, people need money, life situations happen. So don't stop following up. Oftentimes, 90% of the time, the money is in the follow-up. Third is track leads in a simple system. You can use a CRM like Pebble so no one slips through the cracks. If you're interested in getting my entire deal workflow built into Pebble for you, just head over to startpebble.com and check out all the details. All right, before I go, let me tell you what's coming next. Once you've learned how to avoid these big mistakes, the next step is scaling your land business. In the next episode, I'll break down the systems you need to grow beyond just a deal or 2, how to start outsourcing tasks so you're not doing everything yourself, and the mindset shifts that help you to go from beginner to full-time investor. If you're ready to scale and make land flipping a predictable income stream, hit that subscribe button now so you don't miss it. See you next time. Until then, stay dirty. Hey land fans, tired of sellers ghosting faster than your ex? Get ready. Our friend Ajay Sharma has created the ultimate program to transform your acquisition game. Land Closers Academy brings you weekly call reviews, a powerhouse community, and the proven system for turning leads into signed contracts. And check this out. Sign up now at olfclosers.com and you'll get my personal call review template that's crushing it with both my team and my coaching clients. This is the exact system we use to level up acquisition managers and consistently grow their closing skills. It's a game changer for managing your team. Ready to close more deals? Head to olfclosers.com and let's get you crushing it. Because the only thing getting ghosted should be your old closing rate. Boom.